All right, guys, we are back with round one hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Nate on the left playing Wind-ups versus Wind-up Artifacts versus myself on the right playing Sylvans. So it looks like I'm going first. Activate the Sylvan Field spell, which is effect is you discard you send a plant from your hand or face side of the field to stack any Sylvan card on top of your deck. So it's probably going to be Sylvan Charity. Now I'll start for Charity. Charity's effect is you draw three. You collect one charity per turn. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 back on top of your deck with at least one of them being a Sylvan card. All right, so draw 3 and put 2 back on top of the deck. Let's see. So this was actually the last tournament from 2024 that I'm going to upload on the channel. I'm so behind on hat. So, anyways, then I summon Lone Fire, second Lone Fire. Bring out the big red tree. That one's effect is when it's once per turn, you can activate the top card of your deck. If it's a plant type monster, you draw 1 card. All right. So let's see. Do I hit a plant? I did hit a plant. That one's effect is when it's excavated, you pop a spell or trap card your opponent controls. But I don't have. Nate doesn't have any, so looks like my hand's not that great. I just bring out the red mushroom and pass. I brought her in defense mode in case Nate's playing hand. So Nate sets 3 and passes. So yeah, the field spell has a second effect. During your opponent's turn, you can excavate the top card of your deck. If it's a plant, it gets excavated. If it's not a plant, you can choose to either keep it on top or put it at the bottom of the deck. So now I'm going to use the Hermitry's effect. Excavate Miracle for her. See, since it wasn't a plant, it goes straight to the bottom, and I don't draw a card. Now, Nate currently has 1 win on the channel and but 4 wins overall. He's won 3 times in Edison. His 1 win in hat came with spellbooks. Anyways, here comes Sanctum. Sanctum special summons an artifact from your deck. Special summons Beagle Talk. Beagle Talk, when it's special summon, you destroy up to 2 set cards you control, minimum 1. So he pops his Moral Attack. Moral Attack, since it was destroyed in your spell and trap zone during your opponent's turn, it special summons itself and pop a face-up card your opponent controls and it does not target. Yep. So all the artifacts activate only during if they're destroyed, they only activate during your opponent's turn. So here I go normal summon the Curry Bandit. Curry Bandit's effect is a turn as normal summon. You contribute it to estimate the top 5 cards of your deck. Out of those 5, you add 1 spell or trap to your hand. So all 3 of those Sylvans are going to trigger off the Curry Bandit. So Martial Leaf pops monsters. The red one pops spells and traps. So I wiped his board with that Curry Bandit. That's pretty crazy. Because I used to only play 1 green mushroom, but now I'm playing 3 because Magician Shark. Now this is game. Now, normally I just concede, but let's see if Nate knows the line. So I'm just basically here hoping that Nate messes the OTK up. That's all I'm hoping for, because this should be game. Now in the old days, you could put 8,000 easily with Wind-up Carrier Zen Mighty, but Zen Mighty is banned in hat format, so I don't know what the line is exactly here. So yep, he goes Popple Imperative, switches Rat to the attack mode, then uses Rat's effect to bring back Magician. He's going to reveal Shark. Now Magician's going to activate. Yeah, we're going to find out how will Nate OTK me. So I'm kind of trying to help him out here. I'm sure he'll figure it out. I just remember they used to make Leviair. They would go Rabbit, banish their Rat, Leviair, bring back the Rat, make another rank 3, but I don't know if that's the play in this build, because they can't go Zen Mighty, bring back another Rat. Like, it's not the same line. But that was a line in the wind-up list. Like right here, you would go Rabbit, banish the Rat, because banish the Rat, make Leviair, bring back the Rat, make Zen Mighty. Yeah, it was game. I remember the line. But since this deck doesn't have Zen Mighty, the line's a little different. So we'll see. He can still make Leviair and make another rank 3. He just won't make Zen Mighty. Let's see. If he goes Rabbit, banish the Rat, Shark 3. Does he have another 4? Yeah. He could go Leviair, Shark 3, bring back the Rat defense. Oh no, see the line's a little different because you don't have Zen Mighty. Yeah. So Leviair, Rat, bring back Oh, then you make Invoker. How much is Invoker? Leviaire, 34, 45, and then 2 rank. No, that's not game. Okay, so this is actually the play. Okay, this is actually the right play to an open field. 24, 48, 54, 64. Yeah, 6. Yeah, so Nate made the right play, because the play I was thinking about I don't think was game, because you need to make Shark Fortress. All right, so Nate takes game 1. It's just weird because when I played windups, we used to not leave, like we would use the Magician, and in this OTK line, he doesn't even use the Magician. So Nate takes game 1 thanks to Factory Magician Shark. All right, game 2. Who will move on with a round 1 win? Now we saw Nate make top 4 of the last hat tournament, so again, I'm waiting to see who will win the final hat tournament of 2024. Now I already uploaded all the Edison videos from 2024, but I'm like so behind on hats, so this is actually the last one. So field spell, send Hermitry from my hand to stack any Sylvan card on top. So we put the Princess. So I probably have Miracle Furt or Soul Charge in my hand. That's why I'm doing this play. Okay, Miracle Furt or Soul Charge for 1. He chains Maxi. Activate the Hermitry, excavate the Princess, so I'm going to draw 1 card, and then Princess will be a level... Oh no, don't do the Sage. You're under Max C. Okay. So, Tribute Curry Bandit, excavate 5, so I hit both Mushroom... so I add the Charity, and then I hit both Red Trees. Now, only one of those is going to activate, because its effect is, when it's excavated, you look at the top 3 cards of your deck and rearrange them in any order, so there's no point to do it twice, you know? Yeah, so I'm going to just rearrange the 3 in any order. So this matters because I have to manipulate to, like, is my field spell going to survive a turn? And if it does, am I going to draw a card? What card am I going to draw? Is my red tree going to survive? There's just so many choices here. So it looks like Nate summons Wind-up Rabbit and activates Factory. Banishes Rabbit to search Factory. Searches Wind-up Shark. So end phase, field spell. And then I'm going to go Chainlink 1, Princess. Chainlink 2, Sage Koya. Yeah, Chainlink 1, and he's going to go Chain DD Crow. So I believe my Sage still hits the field. Yep, Nate's reading it. So Princess will get banished. All right, draw. All right, looks like Nate's going to Sanctum me during, what, the draw phase or standby. Bring out Moral Attack. In defense, pop the Hermitry so he can stop me from drawing cards. I'm still learning how to play this Sylvan deck. Like, there was a couple of plays that I made the other day where it's kind of like, I don't know. Okay, field spell. Discard Spore. Put the Mushroom on top. Yeah, I know he has Shark, Rabbit, so I don't want him to go get Magician with Factory. So I kind of have to get rid of that Factory ASAP. Yep, that's the game plan. Pop the Factory. Activate Charity. Yeah, because he would go... He would go Rabbit, Banish Rabbit, search Magician, and I'm going to get Magician Shark, so... Okay. Miracle Fur, bring back the red tree, activate the red tree, draw 1, so the Marshall Leaf's going to pop the Moral Attack. So now it's like, what can they do with Rabbit and Shark? Not much. So I hit him with both, leaving Nate at, or let's see if he has a response. Calls the Moral Attack. Pops, what did he do at end phase? So he took, it looks like he took the damage. And then Moral Attacked me in the end phase. And now he summons Magician, or summons Shark. What could I possibly have? Oh, Flying Sea. Yes. Flying Sea. So he normal summons Shark, and I reveal Flying Sea and special summon to his side of the field. So when your opponent normal special summons a monster, you can reveal Flying Sea from your hand. Special summon Flying Sea from your hand to their side of the field in defense position. And while they control Flying Sea, that player cannot XYZ summon. So end phase field spell, so I can choose to either A, add that charity to my, or keep it on top or put it at the bottom. So I choose to keep it send it to the bottom. Activate her, hit the field spell off the green tree. So the green tree is kind of like the red tree. Once per turn, you can excavate the top card of your deck. But it doesn't draw a card. That's the difference between the green tree and the red tree. But its other in-hand effect is really good, where you can special summon it when a Sylvan is sent to the graveyard during either player's turn. So it's really good in the mirror. Alright, so I wipe his board, and Nate chose to banish the Shark instead of the Rabbit. I think he should have banished Rabbit here. Again, I don't know the rest of his cards, but like, why would you want to bring back Shark here? At least you can keep bouncing Rabbit. So I use Curry Bandit, and I'm probably going to add Miracle Furt. And here comes Sanctum. Okay, so this is why he did the Shark. But here comes Rivalry. I don't know how this... Rivalry is such a complicated card. I hate it. Like, there was like this weird ruling that my friend John and I were talking about. And we had to ask our other, like, Judge God, David, who's judged World and everything. And this one Rivalry ruling that came up the other day. It's going to be a while until that video comes up, but maybe 2 weeks. Yeah. I hate Rivalry. I'm gonna stop signing it because it's so annoying. But it's such a good card, especially against windups. Alright, so here comes Sage. So Sage, when it's excavated, you add a Sylvan Spell track card from your graveyard to your hand. So I add back Charity, activate Charity, draw 3. Man, I'm gonna deck out. So someone, I don't know if you're watching, someone was telling me that, like, to play the third red mushroom. I don't know if you remember, if you're watching. I actually ordered the third mushroom, but it hasn't came. Because those red mushrooms are hard to find in real life. You have to order them online. So I ordered them online, it hasn't come through. So I actually want to play 3 red mushroom, but right now I'm only on 2. And one thing he mentioned was that I was decking out because of Curry Bandit. And I actually lost a few games to deck out just because Curry Bandit's just, you know, if you Curry Bandit twice, that's like 10 cards out of your deck, and you're playing Upstart Goblin and all these cards. So, okay, yeah, I thought he was going to pop my Miracle for He ignitions my, and then he's going to pop my red tree. So I'm going to lose my Miracle Furt and my red tree. Let's see, can I get rid of Nate's field, though? I mean, he still can't XYZ summon, but I got to get rid of the artifacts. Oh yeah, Nate should just concede this game. He has no cards with a Flying Sea on the field. Yeah, there's just no way you win this game. I don't see how Nate wins. Oh, well, he is getting Shark back, but he's going to have to what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna lock his draw. Oh yeah, this is game. Spore, I'll say. Yeah, this is game. Scoop Nate. Yeah, he already knows. But you could also, one thing I've done in the past is I can't make it there, but you can make Aurea. I've done it against people like playing Girgia and other decks and Evil Swarm. I'll like Aurea back the Flying Sea to my hand. So if they try to go off the next turn, I just Flying Sea them again. Okay, so Nate's going first, game 3. With the Wind-up Artifacts. This deck is scary, man. I imagine if this deck at least had Zen Mighty. But I think Tour Guide's limited in... what's Tour Guide at in Hat? I don't know. But Zen Mighty... the thing is, Soul Charge... Is Soul Charge that good in Wind-up? I don't know. How good would Wind-ups be with Zen Mighty? With no Shockmaster, obviously. I wonder how good the deck would be. So... Charity into the field spell and set. So my hand must not be that good if I had to just set a back row and play the field spell. So knowing how I side deck. See, this is the difference when I play on camera versus other people. Because I know obviously I know exactly what I'm siding in against windups. Most likely Emptiness and Rivalry. Those are the only cards. So end phase field spell. I excavate the princess. That one when it's excavated. use. Special summon it from your graveyard, declare level 1 through 8, becomes that level. But it also has another effect. On the field, you can tribute it to excavate the top card of your deck, but it has to be excavated no matter what it is. Then you can place a Sprout monster from your graveyard on top of your deck. But you don't have to. Alright, so yeah, my hand's kind of bad. I already know these type of hands. This Sylvan deck can brick. But the reason I like it is just so powerful. Yep. But honestly, I might we have a Players Championship coming up here in about a week or so. And it's going to be hat. So I think after the Players Championship, I might switch to a different deck. I think there's like 2 decks I'm interested in playing. So probably going to build those 2 here soon. Okay. What you got, Nate, dog? So Nate sets a 4th back row, passes end phase field spell, excavate the princess, bring back the princess. Alright, flip the mushroom. The mushroom's on field effect is you can, when it's flipped, you can excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. The plants get excavated, the non-plants go to the bottom of the deck. So this card has its pros and cons versus Curry Bandit, or this effect. Like, you don't waste your, like, Miracle Furs and all that. They go to the bottom of the deck, but you don't get the guaranteed add of a like a Miracle Fur or Soul Charge. But it's also 2,000 defense, so that card is good against the hat deck. Normally, you don't want to have to flip it manually, but it's fine. So here he moral attacks one of my princesses. After he max sees me. When did he max see me? I think. Alright, so I'm going to use the princess on field effect. Excavate Marshall Leaf. Marshall Leaf is going to pop the moral attack. Summon Curry Bandit. Attack. See, I'm not afraid of D-Prisoner, Mirror Force. Against the hat deck, maybe, but Nate's deck, he has way. The only trap cards I think he plays are like Artifacts, Sanctum. Maybe he'll play a Torrential in his deck or a Warning, but that's about it. I'm not afraid of like a Mirror Force or anything like that. Okay, so he Cyclones, his moral attack, and my bluffed Soul Charge. So I chain DD Crow to his moral attack's effect. So it's not going to special summon itself. So then I Curry Bandit. Hit Upstart and Soul Charge. So I grab back Soul Charge, and then Sage Koya will activate to grab back a Sylvan Spur Trap. Charity pass back to Nate. Okay. And face field spell. Do I have another Sylvan Spur Traps? I think I have double Charity in my hand. Yep. So I'm just recycling the charities now. Upstart. Nate's at 79 to my 8,000. I mean, Nate has plays. He has Factory. But maybe I think he's afraid of my back row. I think he's afraid of Rivalry. Because Nate and I have played a few times, and he knows I'm a side like triple Rivalry against. So he probably has a read. Oscar's got Rivalry or Emptiness back there. All right, here comes Miracle Furt. I think I sided in MST against Nate as well, just to hit the Factory. All right, so Miracle Furt, the red tree, and here is another Sanctum. Sanctum number 2. Bring out Moral Attack. Pop the Hermitry. This is why I like Chalice against the Artifact deck. I know people like Breakthrough Skill, and I've experimented with Breakthrough Skill recently, but not in this tournament. I think it was the latest tournaments I've been entering. I put Breakthrough Skill in my deck because I wanted to test it out. Because someone recommended, I forgot who it was, his name. Someone in the comments recommended it. So I'm always willing to try stuff. If I think it's a good idea, I'd be like, okay, I'll listen. Okay, so let's see what else. Here comes a Soul Charge. So Soul Charge's effect is you target any number of monsters in your graveyard, special summon them. And if you do, you take 1,000 for each. So last week, some of you guys who have been watching the channel may have noticed that I uploaded a Tengu tournament. And obviously, I've been playing Hat and Edison for months now. But yesterday, I played in my, this video is going up on Monday. So yeah, yesterday, I entered my first GOAT tournament, and I'm not a GOAT player. I've never played GOAT. I've played GOAT maybe for fun, like one. Like every blue moon, someone be like, "You want to play GOAT for fun?" I'm like, "Sure," but I don't know the format at all. And yeah, there's just always bad stuff that happens, no matter what the format is. There's bad like stuff that's annoying in Hat. There's stuff that's annoying in Tengu, Edison, but like. Uh, One way I lost yesterday was ridiculous in Go, and I was like, oh my god, this is not fair. Okay, so here I got Needle Sealing, and he activates Factory. Normal summons Wind-up Warrior, reveals Shark, and yeah, here I misplayed. You're about to see it here. Yep, I misplayed here. God, I forgot how Rivalry works. Yeah, I should have just. This sucks. I made a misplay, but at least I'll see it now. So in the future, I won't make this mistake again. That's the good news. I just keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that the monsters can hit the field and then they get sent. So I could have let the Shark hit the field. He's gonna trigger Factory anyway. I thought I could stop. The reason I did is I thought I could stop him from searching for Factory, but he's still activated Shark's effect. So I should have just let the Shark hit the field and then flip Rivalry. All right, so here comes Charity. Put the Red Tree and Sage Koya on top of my deck. Oh no, Flying Sea. The Red Tree and Flying Sea. Summon Lone Fire. Third Sanctum. Nate's looking at his extra deck. Activate the field spell. Send the Spore. Put. Yeah, I'm already like probably planning to pop the Factory, because I don't want Nate to like get pluses and come back with Factory, like just because right now he can't deal with my Rivalry. So my game. Oh, I didn't go for the Factory. Oh wow. Okay, so he changed the bunk on the thing. Okay, the reason my guess is that I didn't go for the Factory because if I pop an artifact, it doesn't matter because he can't special summon them because of the Rivalry. So here comes Spore. So I can make Alcei. Yeah, I have to make Alcei. In defense mode. Okay. Do I have soul? Am I gonna soul charge him? I'm at 22. So activate Alcei's effect. Alcei's effect is declare one card from the top of your deck. If you call it right, you add it to your hand. If you call it wrong, it gets excavated. And when a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, you can target one card your opponent controls and either put it on top or bottom of the deck. So I put his other back row on top of his deck. So I'm trying to lock his draw because right now I know Nate can't out my Rivalry, so he can't do anything. Yeah, he can go search for Factory, but here comes Soul Charge number 2. But I can only play twice. But if I soul charge him, it's risky. He's at 79. Ooh, my Book of Moon sleeves. I think Yobani's the one who has the SpongeBob sleeves. He has the best sleeves. Okay, so Tribute the Princess, Excavate Miracle Fur, put Princess on top. So I might deck out, man. So I'm going to draw, bring back Princess. So Chainlink 1, Princess, Chainlink 2, Sage. The only issue with Rivalry is that I'm locked into plants. Like I can't really, I can't make like Dracossack, Big Eye, or any rank 8s. I have to stick to Alcei and Aurea. So I put Aurea in defense mode. But I can't attack him. So I'm just making a board so that, like, what can Nate do? Like, he's going to have to set his back row. So end phase field spell, hit Sylvania. Sylvania goes to the bottom. So I'm going to use, let's see how I do this. See, I'm kind of seeing how many cards. I have 5 cards left in my deck. So here comes Charity. So I'm doing this that way I can manipulate Aurea and Alcei's effect. Yep. So I put Terraforming and Hermitry on top of the deck. So I'm reading Alcei. So if I go Aurea, can I activate Alcei's effect? That's the thing. So I'm going to use Aurea's effect. to excavate up either 1 to 3 cards from the top of your deck. Now, for if you hit any plants, you return that many cards on the field to the owner's hand. It does not target. So Nate has to decide right now is if he's going to chain his back row because the Aurea does not target. So I'm going to return his monster. Now, Alsnake's effect is going to activate as well because when a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, you can detach material to target one card on the field and then again put it on top or bottom of the deck. It's like a Ryza. So let's see. Am I afraid of his back row? So I'm not afraid of his back row. I put the warrior back on top. And now the Hermitry got excavated. So I look at the top 3 cards, rearrange them in any order. Now he's at 79, so I don't think I can OTK him. How much damage is this? This is 5,000. 78. So I just need another monster with 100 attack in its game. Oh, so I don't have a monster. Oh, that is that game? Depending on his back row. Maybe his back row can save him. You can see I didn't want to bring back the Hermitry. Like, I'm not even going to use the effect. I have like 2 cards left in my deck. So, okay, this is game unless if Nate has something to stop this. It looks like he does because he probably would have conceded. So, 23, 27. 27, he's at 12, and now he's got call. Do I have anything to stop the call? Nothing to stop the call. Pops my Aurea. So, I set another back row. Let's see if Nate can do anything. I mean, I locked your draw. You know what you're drawing. And yeah, Nate concedes the rivalry. He just couldn't out the rivalry. So I pull off the Legacy 2-0 and moving on with a round 1 win in this tournament. We'll see. Right now, currently, I have 4 wins on the channel in hat format. I'm tied in the lead with Dennis Nadas, YCS champion Dennis Nadas. So maybe I'll get that 5th win and pass him. We'll see. All right, hope you enjoyed that match, and we'll be back soon for the rest of the tournament. And check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. Of course, my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.